Paul, another tough result. How do you reflect on that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously massively disappointed with the result. Disappointed with certainly the first goal. Really disappointed with that because from a set play, players have jobs to do, and we allow a free header against the biggest player on the pitch, 6'4", 6'5", and he's allowed to get a free header because we didn't do that individual job. We then had another chance to clear it in the 6-yard box, and we don't. And I actually thought we were doing okay in the first half. I thought we were getting close to them, and we were able to try and win the ball back high up the pitch, and we got opportunities, maybe 5-6 where we're in the final third, and we didn't make it count. And they were just getting up a little bit of a head of steam. At that point, they were starting to get a bit of control, but we had to stay with the game, and we didn't. We conceded from that set play. The second goal's disappointing as well, that we've allowed the striker, one central striker, to run through the middle. I think, if I'm honest, if we had VAR, I think he'd be given offside, but it's a tough one for the linesman on that far side. The worrying thing is that he said it was the left back playing him on when the left back must have been 15 yards in front, so that's a concern. But it's a very close call. The third goal's a real quality ball down through the inside of Jack Ellis, and a really good finish as well. But I just think we got into good areas, and we didn't have the quality that they've shown, unfortunately.
First half, we had that chance with Alfie that gets deflected just wide and sums up our luck.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, but you have to. You've got to make your own luck. You've got to dig in, and you've got to grind things out. And from it was a bit of a contentious corner for the first goal. If I'm honest, I actually thought it came off Sam Lavelle, so I can't complain about that. It's just my opinion. But you've still got to do your job properly and deal with that situation, and we didn't. And I think things like the Alfie chance that gets deflected wide, and I think the offside as well for the second goal. If you're going well, then things go your way. We're not going well. Things go against you. And I'll give the players the credit. They kept going, they kept pushing, they kept trying to get back in it. We had the chance with Joe Garner that maybe the defender and Jack Robinson sort of put him off a little bit. We had some half opportunities, but we've come up against a very good football team in Oxford who have put us to the sword, simple as that.
We got that goal back with Alfie, but was it another case of playing when we were already behind?
Yeah, it was. I mean, I actually think we were okay at 0-0. We were doing all right. We as I said, we had a shape about us where we knew that we could press and we could try and win the ball back high, and we were. I thought Harrison was winning the ball back, Alfie was winning it, Mox got a couple of interceptions, and Preston won it high. We just didn't make it count. Too many times we got forward and the final ball, the final decision wasn't right. Even towards the end of the game as well, we got into good areas, and we didn't find the right pass. We didn't execute it properly, and even the free kick at the end from Robbo. You've got to work the goalkeeper. That's not. Those are real simple things that you have to stay calm, and you've got to be able to execute that skill if you're going to go on it. If you're going to blaze it over the bar, there's just no point being there. You've got to work a goalkeeper with that. And I know it's nerves, I know it's the whole situation we're in, but we've got to keep going, and we've got to just keep working as hard as we can, work as smart as we can. But I think we've just got to show more quality when we get into good areas.
No one around us won either, but we need to start winning games rather than relying on others.
Well, it doesn't matter about anybody else. It's only about us. We've got 19 games left now. It's an opportunity that's gone today. And I will say again, I think they're a good side. They're a side that's geared to try and get promoted out of this league. And we came and fell short in some areas in terms of the quality. You look at the ball that they play through for Goodrem for the third goal. It's quality. We're getting into those areas, and we're over hitting passes, or we're hitting the defender. And the players are capable of doing it. We've got to do it. So it's no point looking at anybody else. We have to just take our medicine today, and we've got to get ourselves ready to go again Tuesday.
Josh, Hunt and Dylan missing from the squad today. What can you say about them?
Josh is injured. He's out for a couple of weeks with the injury that he picked up at Exeter. So we've just got to deal with that one. I thought Jack Ellis did all right today. Got no problems with Jack. And Finn is not quite ready to go back in. Unfortunately, he hasn't done enough work in his last 2 weeks at Forest to get him ready to play. So we're having to just try and build him up a little bit. Dylan and Hunt are both fully fit, but I just felt that there was other options to put on the bench, players who could give us energy, and I do think the lads who came off the bench gave us that little bit of energy. What we need, though, we need some consistency from the start of games from everybody, because that's not what we're getting, and that was the team I selected today, was to try and give us energy, give us a consistent level of performance, a consistent mentality. We can't have games where we're really effective and the next one we're way off it. There's got to be a level of consistency if we're going to get ourselves out of this mess.
Has everyone else come through today okay? Is there any chance of the likes of Ben back for Tuesday?
It might be too early for Ben. He's still got some discomfort. JJ's still got a bit of discomfort as well from the little setback he's had. So I'll be honest with you, in terms of injuries from today, I'm not sure what we've had. None of the substitutions were made because of injuries. They were all just made to try and bring some freshness and changes of shape to try and affect it. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough today.
Over 7,000 home fans again, and they stuck with us again.
I know the fans. I mean, I get their frustration. You know, I can assure everybody, I'm as frustrated as everybody. I'm a manager, but I'm also a fan. I'm desperate to get this turned around and desperate to do what we can. We're trying everything we can. We are. You know, the fans have been outstanding the way they're turning up and sticking by us, and we've got to stay with it, and hopefully we can come through this.
Barnsley on Tuesday, they beat Bristol Rovers today, so another tough game.
I know Barnsley are a good side. You know, they're a side who are probably flitting between Championship level and League One level, so we know it's tough. It's always a tough place to go. But again, I'll say it, these are the games we wanted to be involved in by getting promoted to League One. We've got to go out and show that we can earn the right to stay at this level. As I say, 19 to go, and that's the next one for us. We've got to be ready for it.
What type of game do you expect from Barnsley?
Well, it's going to be a tough game, but again, it's one of them where we have to focus on us. They're a good football inside. They've got strikers who cause problems with the likes of Devante Cole. We've got to go there and we've got to roll our sleeves up, and we've got to go and show that we've got the fight and we've got the desire. But also, I thought we had that today. I think we have to show we've got the quality as well to go and be effective.